Taurus, 87% of you are about to witness the most devastating karma comeback story I have ever seen in my entire career reading tarot. This jealous man who mocked you, laughed at your dreams, tried to diminish your light. The universe just served him the most brutal reality check, and I am literally getting goosebumps just thinking about sharing this with you. Wait, stop everything. Everyone thinks karma takes forever to work, but actually what I am seeing in these cards shows this man getting his cosmic justice served in the next 21 to 28 days, and honestly, some of you might even witness it happening in real time. The first card that practically exploded out of this deck when I asked about his current situation was Five of Pentacles. And Taurus, when I tell you this man is about to experience the exact same struggles he mocked you for, I mean it in the most complete way possible. This is not just about money. This is about him losing everything he thought made him superior to you. I can already see some of you typing karma in the comments because you know exactly who this reading is about. This man who had the audacity to mock your journey, to laugh at your struggles, to make you feel small. He is about to discover what real struggle looks like, and the irony is absolutely mind-blowing. Let me paint you the picture of what Spirit is showing me about this situation. This man, whoever he is in your life, he thought he was untouchable. He thought his success, his position, his circumstances made him better than you. He looked at your challenges, and instead of offering support or compassion, he chose mockery. He chose cruelty. He chose to kick you when you were down. But the Five of Pentacles energy is showing me that the exact same financial insecurity, the exact same professional struggles, the exact same feelings of being left out in the cold that you experienced, these are now becoming his reality. And the beautiful thing about divine justice is that it always comes full circle, but it comes back amplified. This is not about you wanting revenge, Taurus. This is about the universe restoring balance and making sure that every person who chose to mock someone else's pain gets to experience exactly what that pain feels like firsthand. The second card that came through was the Devil. And this is where things get really intense because I am seeing that this man's downfall is not coming from external circumstances. His downfall is coming from his own toxic behaviors, his own negative patterns, his own inability to control his jealousy and hatred. The Devil card is showing me that while you were going through your challenges and growing stronger, becoming wiser, learning valuable lessons, this man was feeding his demons. He was nurturing his jealousy, his bitterness, his need to put others down to make himself feel bigger. And now those same demons are turning on him. You know what is absolutely incredible about this energy? The comments are already going wild, with people sharing their own stories of jealous men who tried to bring them down. And I can feel this collective healing happening where all of you are finally getting the validation and justice you deserve. The Devil energy is revealing that this man became so obsessed with your failure, so invested in seeing you struggle, that he forgot to protect his own energy, his own success, his own foundation. While he was busy throwing stones at your glass house, his own house was crumbling behind him, and he was too distracted by his hatred to notice. This is what happens when someone chooses destruction over construction, when someone chooses mockery over support, when someone chooses to be an enemy instead of an ally. The universe has a way of making sure that the energy you put out comes back to you multiplied, and this man is about to learn that lesson in the harshest way possible. The third card that appeared was Eight of Swords. And Taurus, this is where I almost started crying because the message is so powerful. This card is showing me that this man is now trapped in a prison of his own making, surrounded by the very limitations and restrictions he tried to place on you. Remember when he told you that you would never succeed? Remember when he said your dreams were unrealistic? Remember when he made you feel like you were not good enough, not smart enough, not capable enough? Well, the Eight of Swords is showing me that those exact same limiting beliefs are now his reality. He is trapped by his own negative thinking, paralyzed by his own fears, unable to see the solutions that are right in front of him because he is so consumed by the same hopelessness he tried to force onto you. The beautiful irony is that while he was trying to cage your spirit, he was actually building a cage for himself. And here is what makes this even more incredible. While he is stuck in this mental prison of his own creation, you have been breaking free from every limitation he tried to place on you. You have been proving him wrong with every step forward you take, with every goal you achieve, with every dream you make into reality. I need you to really understand the profound spiritual significance of what is happening here. This man did not just mock you, he tried to interfere with your divine path. He tried to block your blessings. He tried to dim your light. And when someone tries to interfere with what the universe has planned for you, the universe responds with overwhelming force to restore balance. The fourth card that came through was the Magician reversed, and this is absolutely devastating for this man because it shows me that everything he thought he had control over, everything he thought he could manipulate or influence, is now completely beyond his reach. The Magician reversed represents someone who has lost their personal power, someone who can no longer manifest their desires, someone who has become disconnected from their ability to create positive change in their life. This man who once felt so powerful, so in control, so superior, is now discovering what it feels like to be completely powerless. But here's the really beautiful part. While his magician energy is reversed and blocked, your magician energy is stronger than ever. You are manifesting, you are creating, you are building the life he said you could never have. You are becoming everything he said you could never be. The universe is showing you through his downfall that you never needed his approval, you never needed his support, you never needed his validation. You had the power within you all along, and his attempts to diminish you only served to reveal your true strength. Some of you are literally getting chills right now because you can feel this shift happening in real time. If you are sensing that this man's energy is changing, that his confidence is shaking, that his arrogance is crumbling, type magician, because this collective awakening energy is absolutely incredible. The fifth card that appeared was Queen of Swords, and this energy is so empowering because it represents you in your fully awakened state. This is you after you have processed the pain of his mockery, after you have learned the lessons from your struggles, after you have developed unshakable inner strength and clarity. The Queen of Swords shows me that you are no longer the person he tried to break down. You are no longer vulnerable to his manipulation or his cruelty. You have developed a razor-sharp ability to see through people's intentions, to protect your energy, to cut through illusion and get straight to the truth. This man thought he was dealing with someone weak, someone he could easily intimidate or discourage. But the Queen of Swords energy shows me that his attacks only serve to awaken the warrior within you, to activate your inner strength, to help you develop boundaries he could never cross again. And now, as he faces his own challenges and struggles, he is realizing that the person he mocked, the person he tried to destroy, has become someone he could never touch, never influence, never diminish. You have evolved beyond his reach, beyond his understanding, beyond his ability to affect your life in any way. The sixth card that came through was Ten of Swords. And Taurus, this represents the complete and total end of this man's ability to cause harm or interference in anyone's life. This is not just about his current struggles. This is about a complete transformation that will humble him in ways he never thought possible. The Ten of Swords represents rock bottom, the dark night of the soul, the moment when someone has to face the consequences of all their negative actions. But it also represents the opportunity for complete rebirth and transformation, though whether he takes that opportunity or not remains to be seen. What I am seeing in this energy is that his mockery of you was actually his last act of cruelty before the universe decided enough was enough. Every laugh at your expense, every attempt to make you feel small, every moment of his superiority complex was adding to a karmic debt that has now come due in full. Oh, members are absolutely flooding my DMs about similar situations in their own lives. The collective healing around this jealous masculine energy is absolutely incredible right now. And here is what is really beautiful about this Ten of Swords energy. It shows me that his suffering is serving a higher purpose. It is teaching him empathy, compassion, humility. It is showing him what it feels like to be on the receiving end of life's challenges. It is giving him the opportunity to understand the pain he caused others and hopefully choose a better path moving forward. But regardless of whether he learns and grows from this experience or not, the most important thing is that justice is being served, balance is being restored, and you are being vindicated in the most complete way possible. The seventh and final card that appeared was the Sun. And Taurus, this card is not about him. This card is about you and the incredible success and happiness that is coming into your life as a direct result of surviving and thriving despite his attempts to break you down. The Sun represents victory, success, joy, recognition, achievement, and complete fulfillment of your highest potential. This card is showing me that while he is experiencing his karmic lessons, you are stepping into the most successful and abundant phase of your entire life. Everything he said you could not do, you are about to do. Everything he said you could not achieve, you are about to achieve. Everything he said you could not become, you are about to become. The Sun energy is showing me that your success will be so undeniable, so magnificent, so obvious that even he will have no choice but to acknowledge that he was completely wrong about you. But here's the really incredible part. By the time your success becomes obvious to everyone, including him, you will be so far beyond caring about his opinion that his acknowledgement will mean nothing to you. You will have moved so far past the need for his validation that his recognition will feel irrelevant. This is what true victory looks like, Taurus. This is what divine justice feels like. Not only does the person who tried to harm you face their own consequences, but you rise to heights they never thought possible. And you do it with such grace and power that their original assessment of you becomes laughably incorrect. The Sun card is also showing me that your success story will inspire others who have been mocked, discouraged, or told they are not good enough. Your triumph will become proof that no one has the power to determine your worth or limit your potential except you. I am getting so many messages right now from people saying they can literally feel their own breakthrough energy activating, their own success energy building, their own victory approaching. The collective shift happening around this reading is absolutely electric. And I can tell that many of you are about to experience your own Sun card moments. What makes this even more powerful is that this man's downfall and your rise are happening simultaneously, showing everyone around you the clear contrast between someone who chose negativity and someone who chose growth, between someone who tore others down and someone who built themselves up despite opposition. The Five of Pentacles showed his material losses. The Devil revealed his spiritual bondage. The Eight of Swords exposed his mental limitations. The Magician reversed, demonstrated his lost power. The Queen of Swords revealed your evolution. The Ten of Swords marked his complete defeat. And the Sun promised your ultimate victory. This is not just karma, Taurus. This is divine orchestration. This is the universe making sure that everyone who tries to dim your light gets to watch you shine brighter than they ever imagined possible, while they learn what it feels like to walk in darkness for a while. And the most beautiful part is that you did not have to do anything to make this happen. You did not have to seek revenge. You did not have to plot against him. You did not have to lower yourself to his level. You simply had to keep moving forward, keep growing, keep believing in yourself despite his mockery, and the universe handled the rest. The comment section is absolutely on fire right now, with people sharing their own victory stories, their own comeback moments, their own experiences of watching jealous people get their karma. This collective celebration of justice and growth is giving me literal chills. Some of you are going to witness his downfall firsthand, some of you are going to hear about it through mutual connections, and some of you are going to be too busy celebrating your own success to even notice what is happening to him. All of these outcomes are perfect because they all serve the same purpose of restoring balance and confirming your worth. If this reading is resonating with every fiber of your being, if you can feel this justice energy building in your own life, if you are ready to step into your Sun card era of complete victory and success, then you must subscribe and hit that notification bell because the energy around Taurus right now is absolutely unstoppable. And there are more incredible breakthroughs coming that you need to know about. Type Sun card in the comments if you are ready to claim your victory, ready to step into your power, ready to let your success speak louder than his mockery ever could. Because trust me when I tell you that your greatest comeback is just getting started, and the universe has plans for you that will exceed even your wildest dreams.